Hey yo, yo, hey yo. Sorry, crud. Not crud, but like for some reason, my kids decided to put a bag full of candy on my desk. So your boy has just a bag of candy out here. So yeah, my desk is a hot mess right now. But today is a great day. You know what I'm saying? We have a so yeah. I was watching the baby girl. Well, yeah, I guess the baby boy too. But the kids went out. The kids and the wife went out to garage sailing, and they brought me back. Let me turn off my green screen. Nothing too crazy back there. Video, visual effects, done. Room's a mess. Sorry for the you know, for the play area. Yeah, we got a 1991 thing. We bought this for $5 fucking. Shit was $4.99. 1991. So I'm really excited to open this. We have that. We have a mosaic orange blaster box. Pretty excited about that one. And I haven't opened these things, but we got them at they got these also at the same place. They said he had a lot of baseball cards, so I wouldn't be surprised some of these had baseball cards on them. But we're gonna start with 1991, and then we're gonna do a draft right after we do that. We gotta make sure we're in by 10 o'clock. I'm not gonna lie to you, it feels like it's already been open, but it's from 1991, so who knows, right? I mean, that was pretty loose. So I'm feeling it was open already. All right, let's see. So I googled who were the rookies from 1991. It was Brett Favre. She already forgot, but Uman, somebody, I don't know who it was, but it was the guy. I'll know it if I see it in here. All right. League leaders, we got Randall Cunningham. So these are interesting looking. Boom. Duval Love, offensive lineman. 6'7", aka my football number. How many of you guys remember Mark Murphy? Because my ass does not. Patriots defensive back, Ronnie Lippett. He played for the Patriots for at least 4 years. Did not play injured in one of them. He had one interception for 4 yards returned the year I was born. The Redskins tight end, Don Warren. I wonder if he's related to Tyler Warren. Maybe. I have no idea. But that dude's super old. He put the college at San Diego State year 13. So he had 13 years in the career. 6'4", 242, born May 5th. Acquired 4th round in 1977. Stan Humphries. What? I didn't know he didn't play for just the Chargers. That's my guy. He led us to the Super Bowl where we got our asses kicked. Robert Clark. Isn't that Mr. Catch himself? Who am I thinking? That's Dwight Clark, right? Dwight Clark, Robert Clark, sorry. With the NC Central. That's pretty cool. That's nearby. Dolphins defensive back Tom McIntyre. I've never heard of any of these players. Obviously, Randall Cunningham and Stan Humphries, but that's because he played for my Chargers. Hitters, we got Mr. Bruce Smith. I've heard of Bruce. I've heard of Brucey. So that probably isn't I'll have to look these up later. We have Buccaneers tight end Ron Hall. Dude, I don't know what this guy looks like without his helmet, but I can imagine he rocks a sweet mustache. That kind of name, sweet mustache. Cowboys linebacker Eugene Lockhart. Dude, those jerseys were so big. I wonder if this guy's related to the Golics. Bob Golick, Raiders, defensive line. He could. Bills tight end, Keith McKellar. I don't know. Yeah, I've never heard of any of these dudes. It's card number 5. I'll probably look and see these are numbered, but I highly doubt it. We are down to the last 2. Brett Jones, 49ers, tight end. This is just funny because like I don't know any of these players. And I I know a little bit of history, but I've never heard any of these guys. A lot of these guys. Richard Dent, I've heard of. Last pick player. Bears defensive line. That was wild. Cards feel like they got some kind of grain or film on it. It's weird. Ronnie Lippett. I'm going to put these, put them with my other set. Your boy's got to get a book or a bunch of sleeves or something. I don't know. Playing a risky game, leaving them here. All right. Quickly go through these. These I won't spend as much time on the rest of them. I just thought it was pretty cool to have like a piece of history just chilling in my in a garage sale for $5. It's just called I don't know too much, but it had a Barry Sanders probably worth like 50 cents, right? But a Barry Sanders Rookie of the Year card pro set, I don't really know. Not autographed or anything. Has like all the games listed on the back. That's pretty cool. The other side, which I don't know what this guy liked, but it has Brett Hull. Okay. Yeah, I know Brett Hull. I mean, I don't remember from that age, you know what I'm saying, but one of the St. Louis greats. And this is at a garage sale in North Carolina. Yeah. Okay, so I could kind of see it. I moved it because I was like, I wonder where this guy's from. And it says Belleville. And I was like, Belleville? Okay, so he lived in our area. But no, Belleville, Ontario. There's a city near Mascoutah named Belleville, Illinois. Clearly not the same. That's super cool. A Brett Hull and a Barry Sanders. What in the world are the chances of that? Keep that over there. That's pretty cool. All right. A lot of cards. I will pull any that are interesting to me. Or I'll say the names, but I'll need to show you guys all these cards because I mean he's got this one in a sleeve, so just in case you guys know it, and I don't. Joe Nash, defensive lineman for the Seahawks. Tommy Kramer, Ronnie Harmon, Ronald James, Harrison Barton, Jerry Rice. That's got to be worth a penny or two. A nice little Jerry Rice card. Not every day you get one of those. Jeff Fuller, Jacob Green, Ryan Millard, Emmitt Smith. What? Again, I'm assuming all these are like worth a pennies, but we keep them forever. They might be worth $1. Isaac Holt, Anthony Carter, Eric Moore, Stephon Page, Barry Foster, Howie Long. Good old Howie Long. There's a crease in it, so definitely not worth anything, but that's cool. Who's this guy? Bill Fralick of the Lions. Steve Young, franchise player. Marvin Washington, defensive end. Not a rookie. Never heard of him. Troy Dayton, never heard of him. Nick Lowry, David Fulcher, another Jerry Rice. I'm assuming these were common inserts back then. Deion Sanders, that's cool. That's cool. A Super Bowl Detroit card. That's interesting. He's got a couple of these. The Rose Bowl, something, Super Bowl something. Bill Mars and another Tommy Kramer. Bill Moss, not Mars. Sorry. They look like an R. Super cool for $1, for $1. All right. Time for the purchase of from the local Targets that I thought I was buying it and picking it up there, but apparently I picked it for delivery. Got here on Saturday. I see the guys open these, and I can see why they use an knife because this is very stretchy plastic. All right. I'm going to go ahead and launch the draft here. I'm joining the draft right now. And we're going to pull that up. Share screen. DraftKings Millie Maker. And then I go back to StreamYard. Put it on a regular person view. Open up the pack. You know how it goes. I've gotten really into watching this guy named Wayne and another guy who I don't know his name right now off the top of my head, but he wears Ohio State gear, so he's lower on my list. But I like watching them. Dude, they open up so much. I'm expecting to get 0, but if I get something cool, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait for this coming year's rookie class, like the 2026 class. I really don't really want a Cam Ward or a Jackson. Jackson Dart's cool. Cam Scatterbo's cool. But I really want to. I want a Mendoza. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's what I'm excited for. All right, what we got here? First one. We got a Jerome Ford on the basic. Jacoby Myers on the basic. Jalen Lane on the refractor. We got some kind of weird bobblehead looking Michael Irvin card. That's interesting. T. Higgins on a shiny card. I'm sure it's nothing important or nothing special, but I like it. And then a Chuck Foreman. I can be honest and say I don't know who Chuck Foreman is either. I need to go back and watch film from the early 80s to the late 90s. Because I watched when I was a kid, but I wasn't tuned in. All right, we're picking at the 5. Well, you know what we'll do? We're going to auto draft the first few rounds as it goes. We got Mr. Jay Herzig in here. Mr. Jay Herzig. I need to get him on a show, man. Look, ChatGPT told me I need to get Justin Hergen on a show. Justin Herzig on a show. I've never thought about asking him because I just figured he's out of my league kind of thing. But I did get Crane one time. He's in the same realm. We got Troy Franklin, PPR stud basic, base form or whatever. Marquise Brown in the base card. That's a thick card for a basic. We got Josh Hines Allen on one of the sideways cards. What's this say? You could win 2 tickets to Super. I think that Super Bowl already happened, Mr. Panini. But Caleb Williams, Chris Johnson, and Cameron Hayward. Nothing too special out of those ones, but pretty cool to add to the collection. What else? We got 4 more packs. I do enjoy the little ASMR that I get from him opening the pack so fast. I'm not as fast as he is. We got Devin A. Chain. Okay, but maybe we auto Devin A. Chain here. That ain't happening. Devin A. Chain's like pretty far down my list. Oh, but we might get up. If we get Chase, we ain't complaining. 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 I really like pick 4. You know what I'm saying? I get who we getting? JSN. Okay, we ain't mad at JSN. Colston Loveland, boys. Ooh, rookie card. Colston Loveland. Oh, we got us. Ooh, my best week this year was with this player. Week 15 or week 14, I cannot remember. With this player, he destroyed this team, the Buffalo Bills. Mr. Sean Tucker signed. What? Slappy God. Oh, what a weird signature, though. Super cool. We'll take a signature. Let's go. An auto Sean Tucker. We got Ray Lewis, Fred Taylor, and Chinko Conquo. Super cool. Jefferson, CMC. So Jefferson goes to Mr. Herzig. So Mr. Herzig and I have very similar tastes. I also have him ahead of the running backs. All right, we go. We have Malik Neighbors. That will be auto draft to this team if he does not get selected by that point. He's high up on the ranks. Jaden Higgins, another rookie card. We take it. Is Mr. Hergen streaming? Hold up. Let's make sure we're not trying to compete with the ETR boys. Who Hames doing a stream with Mr. Steve. MLB chat, ripping some winners. That's me. Block Fantasy. I don't see them live, so he just happened to be drafted. Gotcha. Oh, Mike Evans on the refractor. Oh yeah, that's a pretty card. Pretty card, dude. I'm not a Mike Evans guy, but you know what I'm saying? That's nice. It's like Christmas colors. Yes. Lad McConkey card. I don't know what this insert is, but I like it. Keep that right there. That one's going to work with me. Unless one of you guys wins it at the end of the year and wants that specific card. Travion Henderson. Oh, another rookie card. We take it. And then Derek Stingley Jr. I wanted to get those golf tickets after streaming a play action team. Nice. Are you in here? Oh, you are in here. Nice. You're at the 8. Hampton. Okay. Yeah. I'll take Neighbors if Herzig doesn't take them. But I feel like Herzig might not take him. I feel like he'll go like Derrick Henry or something. No, they don't like Derrick Henry. I forget who they like. Altoon. I guess this is probably an old guy. Altoon. And full totals, 517 receptions. That's not too bad. Donovan Jackson. Oh, my goodness. Legendary coach. Bill Cowher on the refractor. The thick card. I like it. Put that with you, special kids. Derek Stingley on a Epic Performers. And then we got a basic Brock Purdy, Juwan Jennings. Imagine if they were still together. Oh, we got Trey McBride. Did Malik Neighbors go before? I guess I didn't have him high enough. All right, we're down to our last pack, which I got a signed Sean Tucker. All good. Last pack. I don't like the last card. I like that one. All right, we have a Chop Robinson, which I've never actually seen him play, so I need to actually pay attention to the Dolphins this year. I've heard a lot about Chop, but never seen him. Walter Nolan, defensive lineman, basic. Ooh, Devontae Adams on the refractor. Or whatever it's called. I'm sorry if I'm not saying the right words. God, that's nice. A bunch of old receivers. We'll take it. Oh, we got another weird head one with George Kittle. You know, I beat Justin Herzig by just like 15 points or 12 points. I don't quite remember how it finished out, but he was right behind me in the old when I won $1 million tournament. We got Brian Thomas and we got Devontae Smith. It's a good way to finish it. Oh, Devontae Smith just got fucking selected. We're going 0 RB, boys. I feel like I got to take him at 29 every single time. I'm going to have more Josh Allen because he's falling to me mid to late third. I'm going to show you guys the good cards again. Just give me a minute. This box cost me $40. Let's go through the ones that are good. Actually, I gotta grab a couple of the other ones that I just bypassed. Basic. Mike Evans. I don't think that's worth anything. We'll go with the big hitter first. Sean, what is my football card worth? There we go. Thank you, Google, for auto. Let's see here. Jefferson, Chase Brown, Chris Olave for Herzig. Dylan Wint, Amon-Ra, Hampton, T. Higgins. I mean, that's a studly trio. Obviously, I'm big on Hampton. Not as many people are, but he'll be one of my highest owned running backs for sure this year. Oh, man, that guy's going heavy RB. Going to put me in a box. So, but not that I thought ETN could fall, but I was like, it'd be great if he did, kind of thing. Oh, McConkey goes right in front of you. No team stack there. Let's see here. Sean Tucker. Go. How much are the basic ones? Say if it was at a PSA 10, Mosaics. I have no idea. Yeah, Scripps, football. That one's very similar. So $40 paid the box off. That one card. If I wanted to sell it, or if you guys win it in the at the end of the tournament, you guys just got to be signed up for the Patreon at $5 a month. The first two winners of like cards or entries to the drawing will be Derek, and I forget who the other person is signed up. We already have a tight end, so we need a running back. We need to go Bucky Irving here. We need points. We need points, boys. We can hope for Scatabo to be there, but let's see here. Mike Evans. Felix, one of my friends got Allen at 310 on DK. Is Allen talking more often or what? I don't know. You do more drafts than me, Dylan. You're always asking for what I think, man. And you do a lot more than I do. I'm just out here drafting every once in a while on stream. Bring back the old green screen. You guys get my messy house out of the background. And partially the game. I don't know if that's a copyright. If you see the corner of the screen, I don't know how that works. Let's see here. Mike Evans, non-autoed. Mike Evans. What is this? This was Mosaic. Panini Mosaic. So it's not signed, but this one wasn't signed either. You can get an expensive Mike Evans. I don't think this is expensive. I think, yeah, we made our money back. I don't know how this website works. No! I auto drafted Joe Burrow. No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We gotta make this work. We gotta grind. We're not out here trying to draft bad teams. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. We got 2 quarterbacks. We're done at quarterback. Oh shit. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. not good. Oh shit. Not good. Not good. Let's see how we can bring it back though. We want a quarterback. Ain't nobody's coming close to us. We want a quarterback. Oh man, not good. Not good. How is my team doing? I might need to sell after that pick. That was bad. That was bad. Very, very bad. We need you to pick it up, Mr. Dennis Schroeder. Fuck. Ja. Also, just I love when the auto drafting stream I'm watching takes quarterback I want. Should have drafted in the previous round instead of drafting my wide receiver 1. Just saying. Just saying. Drafting my wide receiver 1. I got to take your QB 1. Just saying. Oh, boys, 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 boys. So we're going to go. So these are just naked quarterbacks. That's just what it is. We're winning because we're going to have Joe's just going to be off their pure talent. All right, we're on the clock. We are paying attention. We are drafting Tootin. I want Tyson, obviously, but we're so far behind on running back. We were drafting running back in the previous round. Had we had the opportunity, we would have taken probably Tootin there, and then we would have gotten Tyson there. But, we messed up, so we get punished. Soy mi caliente. I like that name. I like that pick too. Man. Okay, so we won quarterback. We're definitely competing for number one at tight end. I'm pretty sure Soy mi caliente one tight end competing at quarterback. So we're competing against one another here at the onesie positions. And then at wide receiver, he's got us beat right this current second, but I have him beat currently at the running back section. So, and the others are just collecting good amount of points. Everybody else is just beating us. But, you never know. That's a great thing about drafting best ball teams before the schedule has been released. You just don't know. We just don't know. Let's see here. Why are all the wide receivers gone? $77. What's supposed to happen here? Tucker Craft? No. Go Lemon. So he's got a Washington stack. Let's see. What does he do? So I'm kind of curious the way he goes. I really don't like this area. Normally I go quarterback here. Yeah, I was thinking Pollard, but I thought it was too early. I think it's too early for Pollard. X notifications. Make sure we didn't miss anything. Repost my boy John Surabian. The flash sale. Is the Kevin Hart roast any good? I've seen a couple clips. I don't think. Oh shit! Let's see here. Make sure we're not on the clock. All right, go back and read what is today's news. State police shoot rifle wielding man firing at cars in Cambridge. That's good. Calls grow for black athletes to boycott SEC for over voting rights ruling. Well, that's not going to happen. Kendrick Lamar's GNX album briefly vanishes from Apple Music. Alrighty. Nothing important happened today. All new drinks from the McCafe. The Meat Cafe. I love some dirty sodas, man. Ugh. What's it? What's that place called? Chick-fil-A had a really good one. But we're watching it. We're watching it. We got down to 52. Well, we're definitely slowing down. So we need to do something. But we're gonna do something. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do. Now I have drafted nonstop Rico Daddles, so I think I'm gonna take Jaylen Warren here. To be fair, if we get a shot, I didn't think so. I was like, don't think he'll let me have him. So pretty much drafting off the top of ADP at this current second. I had a soda over here. Where the fuck did I put it? I thought I looked down there. Didn't see it. But that wasn't looking good enough. I'm just saying, I'm sure Bonnie Jean 28 is a good person, but every time I see that, I feel like that's like a Speedo, not a butterfly, and it's like ass cheeks, and I'm just saying Bonnie Blue. Like, that's all I'm thinking about. Like, why would you put your thing as Bonnie Blue? I played nothing but Cleveland. How am I not in the cashing zone? Oh, I am cashing. James Harden, 27% owned, baby. David Njoku to the Chargers, both up. Let's go. I drafted a couple Herbert to Njoku teams before this happened, so I was pretty stoked about it. I know I went down the tweet of whatever the person that called it out. I don't know his name. It might have been Rappaport, whoever it was. I went down. It's like some of the Chargers were excited, and then the haters of the Chargers were like, oh, how big of idiots because blah, blah, blah. They're drafting a blocking tight end. And I was like, I don't really see him as a blocking tight end. But, all things considered, I'm not mad at it. We are off the chain of no correlation, right? None. No correlation in sight, which is something I've been like pushing for anyways. Wait, am I tripping or is that the famous dude Jay Herzig? Well, actually, this Jay Herzig, I beat him to win the $1 million the first time. But yeah, it's Justin. I'm assuming it's Justin. Yeah. Yes, that is Justin Herzig. Way better player than me. But just so we're all clear, my name was up top. He got fourth. I'm just kidding. Justin's way better than me. More consistent player than me. I will always play for all or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't play poker to play all night. I'm playing to win all the money at one time. You want to put your chips in? I'm going to put my chips in. Let's see who's got a better hand. What a good pick, though. Man, he's so good. You know what I'm saying? Taking the Terry McLaurin, Jaden Daniels. Got the Kyler Murray stacked with his Justin Jefferson. The dude's an expert. I know you're better, though. That's why I follow you. I mean, I did beat him. I'm just saying. I did beat him. We're not going to follow this team because he probably is going to destroy me. But I did beat him. I beat him where it counts. Because he was in second place. He had no shot of beating him, but he got second place. So I cost him like a fuck ton of money. Yeah, he had 250 going in, I think, going into that day. It happens. We all get passed up sometimes. Am I gonna get Ricky Pearsall? Yes, please. No, this team fucking rocks. Everybody can kick socks if they don't like this team. So far, we have Josh Allen and Joe Burrow at the quarterbacks. Bucky Irving, Bashaw Tutin, Jalen Warren at the running backs. JSN, Makai Lemon, Jaden Reed, Ricky Pearsall at the wide receivers. And we have Trey McBride and whoever else we put at tight end eventually. It's going to be fine. Who? Hey. Yeah, no, this team is terrible. But it's terrible with a good, I mean, it's got players. Hey, we're not going to draft winners every time. And when we auto draft the wrong player, it happens. Felix, can I trade you DJ Moore for Burrow? Now you've waited too long. I need you to fork over another quarterback. I don't even know who you drafted. I just went over it. We drafted Mr. JSN, Trey McBride, Josh Allen, Bucky Irving, Joe Burrow, Tutin, Lemon, Warren, Reed, Pearsall, and Travis Kelce. Dude, 2 years ago, if you would have told somebody you had Kelce and McBride, they'd be like, why did you draft McBride when you have Kelce? And now you can draft both of these motherfuckers. And I always draft like one of the legends at tight end because you don't always have to have the skill set or the speed. You just need to have the skill set and like the knowledge of how to get open, because the year I won it, I had it with Gronk. And, Gronk wasn't like this guy putting up stats. He was just like, yeah, I'm going to beat this team. I'm going to beat them pretty good. Like, you can use me. And they relied on him against the Jets, and he put up 30. I think. It's been a long time. Is there a way to look at my post from like way back when? No, there's no way. I wish I had pictures of the team on my profile. My phone's in the other room. How many posts do I have? 1 billion. I don't feel like I posted that much, but looking back at it, yeah, I did. August of last year. Yeah, no, we're not going to make it. Just exit out of there. Who needs Buffalo wide receivers? He's a spreading out type of quarterback. We might grab Keon Coleman and whoever that other, was it Skylar Bell or Chris Bell? It's one of the Bells, I think. We still drafting Gadsden at 122? Maybe I'm too old school to realize that Gadsden's just that much better, but I think he's going to see more playing time than Gadsden. I think Gadsden might get more touchdowns at the end of the season, but I feel like he's our George Kittle. You know what I'm saying? David Njoku could get, 5 catches a game for 40 to 50 yards and a touchdown every week. Gadsden might pop in with an explosive 3-touchdown game kind of thing. Which is what you want, but it's going to be inconsistent. I'd rather have a little bit more consistency there. Oh, he might get drafted before, so I'm going to take White, and then hopefully we get one of these 2 wide receivers. Grabbed Rashad White. Mr. White. Did your stream just get over, Mr. Who? So I was popping over because I saw Herzig was in my draft. Mr. Justin Herzig. was in this draft. So then I decided to check to see if he was live. He wasn't live. And while doing so, I saw that you were live. So. But he probably is live. He's probably live in their like ETR chats or whatever. Now, I honestly never thought about someone starting 3-3, well, 3-3-3-2, and now they use after 3-4-3-2. Never really, I don't think I've seen that kind of start. I don't think I would have drafted Jake Ferguson in the 96, but you like who you like. Hold up. Stafford at 72, Purdy at 73. This dude works on his own accord. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 do, 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 do. Come on, make a selection. Soy Michelaliente. Jalen McMillions. Welcome to the squad. So a little Tampa Bay stack, little fingering, you know what I'm saying? A little doo-doo-doo. Yeah. Mr. Ismail Delgado. Hey, Felix, do you like doing drafts on Underdog? No. Nothing at all. Like, I don't really enjoy Underdog all that much. And especially after my last, like, few times I've drafted. I'll draft some good golf game, you know what I'm saying? But I don't like the 20-second clocks. I will this summer. I do plan on it. I'll probably do some weekly winners because I like that concept. But do I like to draft over there? No, not really. I like to have the fun rooms. I think there's something exciting about drafting over on DraftKings where someone might just auto 2 quarterbacks and then draft a normal team after that. You know, like you just never know what you're going to get over here. You're going to draft with former BBM winners over here. And a 2 top 5 from the 2021-2022 season. Imagine that. Imagine being in this draft room. You have me, the winner from that season, and you had the 4th place finisher from that year. Imagine being in that room and not knowing that you're in this room. Like, this is elite stuff. Like, you know, yeah, there's something about the there's something about this draft room that I kind of like. It's just kind of wild because I just saw AJ Barner go off the board, and no offense, he does not need to be like, and that's not a bad pick or bad ADP. It's just wild. Like, I wouldn't take AJ Barner this early. That man, that's just my ranks. You can have my ranks, and you can support the show with $5 over at patreon.com/Best Ball Nation. So this Thursday, schedule release, 8 o'clock. Me and JSU are going live at 8 o'clock over, I believe it's at the Run Pure Sports YouTube channel. You can check it out. Be there, be square. You know what I'm saying? Or it might have been 9 o'clock. I could be wrong. I will get that back to you just a half a second. Let me double check. Felix, you might be on the clock. Let's not. Yeah, you're on the clock, Felix. Let's go. What are we doing here? Keaton Mitchell. Boom. Easy selection. Don't switch. Yes, we can plan around 8 on Thursday. So around 8 on Thursday, we'll be live over at the RPS channel. That'll be fun. We're going to go over all the Week 17 games. We're going to go over the playoff schedules. We'll I already looked at, since they kind of released the data, the strength of schedules. So go with the strength of schedule and then go to see who's got the easiest Week 17 games, because to see if that matches up. And then kind of, you can't say that it's going to repeat from the years past, right? but you can kind of tell who's actually made the improvements and who are actually just playing to get Arch Manning, which is a terrible decision. I think if that's the Jets' plan, is like hoping that they get one of those picks to be Arch Manning, but I don't know. I like Arch, but I don't think he's got that talent. I think he's definitely better than most, but he's not like he's better than Quinn Ewers. You know what I'm saying? He's better than that skill gap. Better than Brady Cook. He's better. Like he's Derek Carr. He's might be a little bit better than Derek Carr, but like that level of quarterback where he can lead this team to the playoffs. Heck, he might even win a Super Bowl because of the talent around him. But is he the elevating factor? I don't think so. But then again, I know shit about quarterbacks. Like I feel like I get it wrong every year. Oh, no. So what do we got? We have 2552. We're finished. This is the 2882. Which means we're grabbing Jeremy Bernard. No, I'm just kidding. Brian Robinson Jr. That'll probably get what do we get next, though, Mr. Jeremy Bernard. Oh, and then after this, we will show you guys the slow draft that I'm in. We're getting some pretty good luck in that one. One, luck in the fact that I remembered to look at my phone to see if I'm up to draft, and I just happen to be like just on the clock, like within the last 10 minutes, because I have notifications starting off on my phone because I don't need to be bothered all day by anything. So I always turn off notifications, and yeah, every time I've looked at my phone, when I've looked at the DraftKings, I was on the clock. So luckily, that was the case. Let's see, are we still cashing on there? We are on the edge of top positions paid 3,990. We are 3,951. Mr. Dennis Schroeder, $3,300. Hey, he'll put up 6 points. That's 2x. Jared Allen, not great, but it is what it is. Yeah, I don't like 20-second drafts. My first 2 teams over that I drafted over there, I don't know if it was happening for anybody else, but this was day one. My app was crashing and a lot of like skip picks, and it auto drafted me a 3-8-7-1 or something. It was something silly, or not 3-8-7-1. It was like a 3-7-7-1 or something along those lines. I can't remember exactly. Don't hold me to the numbers. But I had 3 quarterbacks because it auto drafted me a Dak Prescott, and then thankfully I drafted a decent I think it was Mark Andrews, but it's not the team that I wanted. So I'm gonna cheer for it, but I'm waiting for the end of the season. Hopefully they get their shit together. I'll draft over there some BBMs, but like I said, I'll probably end up doing a bunch of weekly winners because that's like the only place you can play that. You have a little bit of that at drafters, but that's just top 10. I don't feel like I'm confidently gonna get top 10 at all during the season, but maybe. You never know. But I love how drafters is rolling this year. I'll be doing a lot more drafters this year. Yeah, could take Booty, but we're gonna go Bernard. Three, 4, 6, 2, 3, 5, 5, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 2, 6, 6, 2, 2, 6, 6, 2, 3, 4, 6, 3, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 6, 5, 2, 3, 5, 6, 2, 2, 5, 7, 2, 2, 4, 7, 3, 2, 4, 7, 3. I'm not a robot. Just reading what everybody's got working with. Seeing what you're working with. Slow motion with. I'll do a couple weekly winners, but only for wild content things. Yeah, that makes sense. I plan on doing some eliminators just because I want to compete against. I'll probably do 20. I'm gonna cap it there. I'll probably do 20 eliminators just for fun. I have no expectations to win that based off when I drafted with you last year. I have no expectations of winning it, but yeah, I don't plan on maxing that one, or I don't plan on maxing it, and I don't plan on winning it. I just plan on having fun while I do those ones. Slow motion with me. Slow motion with me. Okay, so we want to take what is my boy's name? Noah Thomas. Bengals wide receiver. Mr. Allen. And draft Najee eventually. Who's the Buffalo? Thank you. I love this button. Skylar Bell. How many picks do we still got left? So we have 4 more picks, right? No. 18, 19, 20. All right, these are our picks. If you take them, you take them. I don't care. Best Ball Nation doing a limbs. Let's do this. Well, not today, but that's the plan during the summer. On Wacky Thursdays, we're gonna be doing different stuff. We'll be doing a limbs, weekly winners, drafters, but Thursdays is the wild card day. This Thursday, though, specifically only this Thursday, we are doing a schedule release thing over at RPS. So I will be doing a show over there with JSU, Mr. Sarubian himself. It should be fun. Should be. I'm going to try to make it entertaining. Maybe make a wacky Wednesday. Wacky Wednesday. I was doing small dollar Wednesday because small dollar Tuesday wasn't. I'm taking Tuesday off, but Wacky Wednesday. I do like that. Wacky Wednesday is got a good ring to it. I love me alliteration. Pecan pecan, you know what I'm saying? I love good alliteration. So you already got me going. Wacky Wednesday. Yeah, we'll do something different every Wednesday. And then Thursdays will be small dollar Thursdays, I guess. Yeah, no, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Great. And if we get 10 Patreon members to sign back up, I'll go back to Tuesdays and I'll do small dollar Tuesdays. Like UD, but this DK Millie is sexy. Dude, it is so sexy. It's bringing back everybody back to DK. And you got 2 elite drafters in one draft, drafting for the same prize again. Just saying. And we honored the first 2 picks. Just putting that out there. Yeah, we ain't messing around. With people in here, they might know that I want Najee Harris, so we ain't messing around. You guys can take my Skylar Bell or my Noah Thomas, but you ain't taking my Najee. Because that signifies 100% Najee still going into this season. He's a 20th round pick that I take in the 18th just to secure the bag. If he goes somewhere, of any importance, he's going to skyrocket to 150. So the fact that no one's taking him right now, that's fine with me. I'm glad I don't move the needle. I'm glad y'all just got bypassed. I get it. He hit a torn ACL. You don't need him. You guys don't like him. Fine. He's slow. Yeah. Super slow. Terrible player. Let me have him. Hey, dude, when well, I would say almost whenever, but I got a lot of shit coming up. But we can. I'll definitely. I'm on the schedule for this Friday/Saturday for Meg's thing. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll send you a message sometime this week. I'm gonna look at the schedule and make sure I don't overlap with my wife's things. But yeah, and then I'll try to figure out when is the best for both of us because I know that you have a schedule as well. Over the next month or two, yeah, absolutely. Well, no, dude, you're one of the people I need to get into the schedule because you show me love. I want to show love right back to you in any way. Not 101 by ADP. Who do you think will finish top non-quarterback finishing score? Brees Train. I'm either Hampton or I really do believe this is the year of. I really do believe this is the year of the Bengals, and I really do think it's Ja'Marr Chase's year. Oh man, did I save it by any chance? Everything's on my phone, and I didn't bring my phone next to me today. Who tweeted that? Skylar Bell. Is it Ian Rappaport? No. Just type NFL. I don't know who that big titted lady is. I'm not on the beach train. I really am on. All right. Schedule release. Somebody tweeted out the strength of schedule. Jesus. There it is. So the Bengals have the third easiest schedule this year. Now, I don't know when, like who's facing who, right? But third easiest. Don't get me wrong, Cleveland Browns have the easiest, but I'm not putting any money on them to be any good. I will be taking Harold Fannin, and I will be taking some of their wide receivers on occasion. New Orleans Saints, you already know this. I'm in on Tate. I'm in on Travis Etienne. I'm in on the Saints. The third easiest schedule belongs to the Bengals. My number one pick, Ja'Marr Chase, is going to be my number one selection. I will have it. The attempt is to have 50% of him. We'll see if we get to that. But yeah, so two of my favorite teams, the Bengals and the Saints, have the easiest schedules. Now the Chargers are up there for me as well, but they are on the back half, which I feel like once you get past like 4-7 for winning percentage, so like right around the Tennessee Titans to right around my Chargers Bills area, where it's like they are all kind of the same. Then it's like I don't really want the Bears after seeing this, but I will have some Bears obviously because I do think they're that good. But definitely not going to have any Dolphins with a second hardest schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to avoid those kind of teams. Mr. AZ Cards, I appreciate you, man. Don't watch live, but always lurking later. Keep it up. I know, yeah, I'm in the same way with Mr. Who over here. I'm like, I never really get able to catch him live because I'm always working or with the kids. But then when I'm at work, I'm catching up on the live streams that I don't see from the day before. Everybody's talking at 2.5x speed. So when I talk to people in real life or if I interact with them, I always feel like I'm talking so much faster than they are just because I listen to everybody at a faster speed. So I apologize if I ever talk too fast for you guys. I don't think that I do, but maybe I do. I don't know. What week 17 matchups would be a dream scenario? Bengals, Cincinnati Bengals versus the Saints at New Orleans. I mean, that would be perfect, but I don't think they're opponents. I really don't know. NFL opponents, would that be 2026? 2026 no. Future schedules. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Make sure I'm not on the clock. I'm almost on the clock. We still got to go over the team and over. Actually, it's going to auto draft Noah Thomas. If somebody drafted Noah Thomas, I'm going to be hella surprised. What was I doing? Okay. I think this was it. No, thank you. I don't need. Let's see here. Did the AFC North? They are away to Baltimore, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Atlanta. Oh, they're home to New Orleans. Damn it. I feel like Miami did a really good job shoring up their defense. So if I was to say a good matchup, maybe Cincinnati, Washington, or definitely not Cincinnati, Houston. Fuck. Who's got New Orleans at home? Let's see here. I don't want to overthrow my Chargers by saying them every fucking time. Who they got at home? Atlanta, Carolina, Tampa Bay, Baltimore, Chicago, Cincinnati. That's away teams. Felix learn how to read. Atlanta, Carolina, Tampa Bay, Arizona. I mean, I have a lot of Saints and Saints in Vegas. A Saints Vegas fucking week 17 matchup. Dude, Saints Vegas week 17 at the Superdome. Dude, that could be fireworks. Mendoza back in the South. Obviously not his hometown and not anywhere near, but like he did well there. I'm just saying, like, that would be pretty electric. New Orleans Tampa Bay would be good, but I don't know. I haven't drafted that much. So would help me. I have some Chris Godwin. All right, we're going to. I guess we leave here. Oh, we gotta read the team. We gotta read the team. Felix, you can't just leave. You gotta read the team, bro. All right, we got JSN, Trey McBride, which we autoed because we were opening packs and we got ourselves a signed Sean Tucker team, which we were pretty excited about. I guess for this team it wouldn't be that bad because we got some Tampa Bay. That was because I got somebody was talking about Sean Tucker being a Bucky Irving team. Bucky is going way too late, and I was like, I don't really think so. But then I'm like, what if I'm wrong? So we drafted Bucky. Plus, we needed a running back after this start. We had, JSN, Trey McBride, Josh Allen, Bucky Irving, Joe Burrow, which was an auto draft because I was looking at something. Tootin, Malachi, I don't know, Mr. Lemon, Jalen Warren, Jaden Reed, Pearsall, Kelsey, Rashad White, Jalen McMillions, Keith Mitchell, SN Golf, Keaton Mitchell, Brian Robson Jr., Jeremy Bernard, Katron Allen, Najee Harris, Skylar Bell, and Noah Thomas. For those who don't know who Noah Thomas is, I don't blame you. A couple years ago, he played for Texas A&M, 6'5", roughly 205 to 215 type character. Kind of gave me Mike Evans vibe in the preseason section. If for some reason T goes down, I feel like this guy just slides right into his body type, his positioning, type of deal, which is why we went. I liked him. I had a bunch of them in the pre-draft. Drafting him only if I don't get T or Chase. If I get either of those two, I don't draft Noah. But round 20, taking a huge flyer, not a big risk, right? Who is your 2026 Najee Harris? Najee Harris? No, okay. As of right now, I have 100% Najee, but somebody I can't quit. Who's gonna win me the tournament the last week? I hope it's Jordan Tyson. I have a lot of Jordan Tyson. I don't have a lot of Bucky. That's like my second share of Bucky. Who names? It's like my second share. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Northern Tampa Bay or Carolina, more realistic. Yeah. I just want Bills to not play the Dolphins postseason. That or the Patriots. I'm sure that's a great game, but I hate that they play each other so much. Like, let's play those two games, one week 18 and one, week 1. ASU approve. Nice. Yeah. Oh, that'd be a good I forget what I was about to say. I just want to continue the semi A-Chain fade. Yeah, dude, I'm fading A-Chain. I'm sorry. Like, unless he gets traded, like it's not gonna. I'm not gonna have any. To go over Herzig's team, he drafted a fucking slap of an awesome team. He had Jefferson, Chase Brown, Chris Olave, Javonte, Terry McLaurin, Jaden Daniels, Tony Pollard, RJ Harvey, Kyler Murray, Joshua Downs, Dallas Goedert, Daniel Jones, Jawan Johnson, TJ Hawkinson. So his tight ends is a little bit rough, but solid. Jerry Judy, Debo, Trey Harris, Justice Hill, Sean Tucker, weirdly enough, and DJ Giddens. Also, weirdly enough, that was the first card I got in the card opening pack from the previous one. Maybe Justin watches the show. If so, Justin, big shout out, dude. You're awesome. That I'm only giving him a team read because I beat him, and made him lose like $100,000 a couple of years ago. P.S. Tell how bad KC will be this year. KC may start 0-5, and they'd be like, should we bring back Pat to this team? Should we just call it for the season? Just let him heal for a whole year? It could be bad. It could be. I'm just saying it could be. They might suck. They could. They easily could. They could call it a nice little refresher year, clean house. Maybe, maybe Justin Fields is the real deal. They say we don't really need Pat Mahomes. We got Justin Fields. Mahomes playing week 1, even if not healthy. Yeah, that's probably true. I really don't think he's not going to show up. You fading anyone in the first 24 picks? Oh, am I? Yes, dude. Of course. I'm always fading people in the first 24 picks. Let's go ahead and go back to the players list. Show drafted. Let's see here. So at 25, I have him. Let's see. Is there anybody fading? Jeremiah Love at this point. George Pickens. Like, those are the hard fades. I'm trying to see if I pushed anybody farther back than they're supposed to be. I'm not in on Mike Evans, even though I got a nice refractor today. I'm out. That's pretty far down there. Nobody else is going to be down there from the 20s. Oh, somebody in 16 was back here. Fading Rashee Rice. I don't like him. So I'm fading James Cook. Pretty hard. 6 picks past ADP. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but how often does a 6-pick drop happen in the first 20 picks? I'm only down 2 picks on A-Chain, but I'm up this many picks on Hampton, so I'm never in my life ever going to accidentally draft, that selection. I'm kind of out on CMC and JT, kind of out on them, not really that far. I just like the wide receivers in this section. I didn't realize I was above market on Barkley, but it is what it is. All right, now we need to go to lineups lobby contest. No, we're not cashing. We're close though. We're close. It's like 100 off. Upcoming. On this one, we use like a friends and family draft. We had Dennis in here, Mr. Nathan Dean. We also had JSN, Hampton, Travis Etienne, Colson Loveland, Scatabo, Tyson, Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams is at ADP like 67 or something like this, and I got him there. Scatabo was at 45, so I wasn't expecting to get him there, and I got him 8 picks past ADP. I reached obviously on Travis Etienne because I love him this year, and then Hampton right at ADP, Jason right at ADP. But the team feels really good. I just need to start pounding some wide receivers. So you have Walker ahead of Hampton. Do I have Walker ahead of Hampton? Hold on. DraftKings. Do I have Walker? Yes, I do have Walker ahead of Hampton. Yes. Sorry. My brain sometimes has to take a minute to comprehend. I do think they're going to, so when I look at it, they're going to rely on the running game of KC a lot earlier. So I value entering. I want my first round draft picks, my first 2-round draft picks, to get me to the playoffs. Those are get me to the playoffs, and let's hope we can, hit on you guys. Hopefully you guys are league winners. And I do think Kenneth Walker is in a position to get all the work, at least early in the season, and it's going to open up bigger lanes for when Pat Mahomes gets there. And I think he's twice the player of Kareem Hunt. So all those weird short yardage touchdowns I think can go to Kenneth Walker. And then I believe in Hampton full-heartedly. I think he could easily just, break the slate. So I probably will be 30 to 40% Hampton by the end of the year, depending on my luck on first round spots. But I'm going to have roughly, what is that, 16? These 2 spots, so 16% of Kenneth Walker, just based on where I currently have him. It's 2 spots. Because every spot that you're going up and above, on a rank, technically you're saying you want at least 8% more of that player than you do another player if you're moving a whole pick. Now, if you're drafting just straight off ADP and you're and trying to hit, natural thing, I'm not a flat exposure guy. I'm not a flat earth guy. I'm not a flat exposure guy. I want the whole fucking earth, baby. I want it all when I go in. Question to my heart: Wilson or MHJ? I like Wilson. In fact, I was one of the dudes in on Wilson the year before he broke out, right? I was on that. I'm going to say MHJ, but I'm trying not to. I'm not going to be overweight by any means on either. I'll probably have 8 to 10%. I don't think I will have more than I want on either. My my wet dream would be KC let Walker smash 70% of naps. Yeah, dude. And they could. KC going to be run heavy, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. Until Pat Mahomes is looking like himself, I think that they are going to be run heavy. If I'm at pick 112, I will pick Barkley and Walker 100% of the time if available. See, I would personally pick, if I was choosing it and not just going off my ranks, I will be taking one of those 2 plus Hampton. Because one, I think that combination would be way different than a lot of the other ones. Plus, you just got David Njoku. You're getting 2 all-pro tackles. You just drafted 8,000 offensive linemen. This team is going to look amazing next year. I can't express to you guys how much money I am putting down on the Chargers to win the AFC. Not to win the Super Bowl, because we are complete choke artists and we don't know who's going to win over there. But we're going to win the AFC. Genty clearly ahead of them. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, I don't care what combinations it is. If I'm drafting at the 1-2 turn or anything, I'm drafting whoever is available, and then Hampton. So Mitchell is who you need week 17, and then I'm fucked. Explain your Mitchell Vidal stance. I think Vidal is more the Hampton backup, and if Hampton gets hurt, Vidal steps in. But I'm not playing for that. I'm playing for you. You guys remember the Mike McDaniel year? Hopefully, I've seen you guys around for a long enough time to know you guys have been here for that. But the year that McDaniel had the Raheem Mostert, Devin A-Chain, but they also had Jeff Wilson. I don't remember. Whatever. RB number 3, right? RB number 3 would have come in if there would have been something wrong with Mostert, right? Not like he's a third piece. It's more that it'll be Hampton and keep Mitchell. If something happens to Hampton, Vidal steps in. I don't know. He's not going to take away from Mitchell. It's still going to be the same shares. I think that's how they're just going to run it. Rank your Los Angeles Chargers receivers. Who is draftable? Well, you're speaking to the right guy. I do think, now don't hold me to this, I do think that one of the veteran wide receivers is coming to San Diego, whether it's A.J. Brown, whether it's Tyreek Hill, or Deebo Samuel. One of those three, I just have a small feeling, not like I want them really to be Chargers, but I have a small feeling one of them is going to be Chargers. But it's Ladd, one of those three veterans that's probably going to be there, Quentin Johnston, and then I'm taking Trey Harris, but I am very, very excited to have a lot of 20th round Brennan Thompson. Anytime I'm taking Justin Herbert, anytime I have Justin Herbert, Brennan Thompson, he's not a lock for the regular rotation, but he'll be in those plays where it'll be on like 2 or 3 plays. He's our Turpin, our explosive piece. You know what I'm saying? So he'll have like 2 or 3 plays where he'll get a shot at a 70-yard touchdown. You know what I'm saying? And that's a solid flex points. That's all we're looking for out of him, is to hit the lineup every once in a while. So in best ball, I think taking a shot on the potential next Tyreek Hill in Brennan Thompson is not a bad idea. It's not too shabby. All righty. Let's see. Anything else that we need to go over? Now, I updated the ranks. I will put those. So I updated since the Njoku trade, or not trade, since the Njoku signing. If you guys want those, they over at Best Ball Nation, they will be being uploaded here in about 10 or 12 minutes or so. And it sounds like on Wednesday, we'll be back for some Wacky Wednesday. Well, quarterback rooms are you not touching right now? I am not really touching a lot of quarterback rooms. Is there a way to? No, there's no way to look at my exposures on desktop. But let's see here. Let's go back to that tweet. Share this tab instead. I'm not touching the Cardinals quarterback room. I'm not touching a lot of Malik Willis either. I've drafted some Jordan Love. I'm not really drafting any Pat Mahomes. I haven't really drafted any Drake May, but that's because he goes in a spot. It's not a Drake May fade as more as I really want the other players like Jackson Darts, Herbert. I'd rather have other quarterbacks in that vicinity. I like Kyler Murray. I'm not really drafting the Jets. I feel like they want to have a losing season. I'm not drafting Stafford. Not enough mobility. Doesn't bring enough to the game. I will have some, but I won't be over. I'm gonna be under on Sam Darnold, but I will have some. I think I have 0 Bo Nix, but he's recovering. I feel like he let the coach down. I don't know. There's some weird vibes coming out of Denver. Commanders, I love Jaden Daniels. Unfortunately, he also goes in this weird spot where I kind of like Jackson Dart. I like these other guys. He'll be mixed in. I'll probably be 8%. Brock Purdy, I will have some. I might be under because I'm usually at 3 quarterbacks already by then. I'll have 0 Aaron Rodgers. I don't believe that I need him to win $3 million. Cowboys, I'll have some Dak Prescott for sure. I love me some Baker Mayfield. T-Law, I don't have any currently, but I do like him. Philly, I'll be on that train one more time. Baltimore, I'll have some. Like, I don't want to draft Lamar, but I will. I like Cam Ward. I'll have some of him. Won't have too much CJ Stroud. I'll be under on him. Detroit, I'll have average. Falcons, I'll have 0. I don't want to touch that with the 10-foot pole. Colts, we'll have some Daniel Jones teams, but I won't be overweight. We'll be overweight here with Joe Burrow. We'll be overweight here with Shuck, and we will not be touching the Browns. Who, Mr. Schubels? Thank you, Shubes. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Weird vibes and Sean Payton. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. After he was at that press conference and then they lost that game, I don't know, man. I don't just something don't feel right there. Dak greater than Caleb. I'm not gonna say it's not true. I was never really a Schottenheimer son fan, but man, he showed he can run an offense. That's for sure. So I do think the offense is on par with Mr. What's his name? Is it Ben? It's a very classic name. But anyways, I'm partially in on both teams. I'm not gonna shit on either. I might have 0 Caleb at current cost. I'll have some Caleb. I got him a whole 10 picks past ADP too, and I had him a love. I'm pretty excited about the slow draft that I'm currently in. I feel that way about Philly and not feeling right. Yeah, like I kind of get that vibe, but I'm also getting to because Philly is a whole different kind of vibe in general. They be like just a fuck everybody kind of vibe. So I'm like, you don't want to be here? Go fuck yourself. Like, they're very New York. You know what I'm saying? They're very close. They definitely get that vibe. Yeah. I definitely feel that vibe too, but I'm also getting like, well, we don't need you. We're going to fucking explode without you kind of thing. We don't need you, Goddard. We got Stowers. Fuck you too. Fuck you. Like, I get a lot of fuck yous from Philly. I don't know. You think you can do better than us? Okay, fuck you. We'll trade you. We'll get back. We'll get some. We're gonna get a booty out of you. Imagine QJ getting traded. My boy Quentin Johnson getting traded to the Eagles. You get a stud player. I'm sure they're going to get some picks back too. I wouldn't be surprised. It's a very similar type player. Yeah. Have a beer for Najee. Past success. All right. With that being said, I appreciate dude, the last couple streams, y'all have showed up and showed out. I'm impressed. We will be doing Wacky Wednesday. We might I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll figure out how to use one of those wheel things, and we will do like a random. We'll have whatever we're gonna have in there, and maybe we'll do a little twist with it. I think AJ got traded because of his old Sirianni. Probably. He said, your shit don't smell right. Anyways, we'll be back on Wednesday. And then again, Thursday, we're going to be doing a show with the RPS guys, or me and JSU, over on the RPS channel at 8 p.m. or so. We'll set it up for 8. If we're there by 8:05. Don't hold us. We're not guilty. But I'll be out there. I'll be ready. I'm going to be ready. I told the kids on Thursday, y'all better go to bed on time. We're going to have a show at 8 o'clock. I need you guys to go to sleep. So they already got the message. Your boy's going to be, getting something pretty for the RPS guys. So if you don't have a subscription to the RPS, I always say hit up one of the big guys, like hit up Big T44. They usually got some kind of crazy promo where they're cutting. I honestly I use all their stuff now all the time. I'm usually copping some picks here and there, and they throw out winners. They have a proven fact now in NASCAR. They got like this cool racing hub. Look, they don't pay me. Like I get to use their stuff for free. So I don't know, like that's pretty cool. But they don't pay me anything, so they don't know like I say these things, but I say reach out to one of them. They might give you a code or something to use, but their stuff, their tools are next to none. They were talking in the Discord about there being a best ball tool coming up. So if that's the case, you guys will be seeing it on here because again, they let me use their stuff for free and I appreciate it. Rub here, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I always suggest, find a tout, go to their things. If they don't push it, maybe don't go with them. But I like it. I've enjoyed my way over there. There's not like they get this bro men like persona put on them, but it's a bunch of just dudes, and just talking ball. It's nothing crazier than Spike Week, and it's a little less. I will say in the best ball community because it's led by me, and I'm not like this big chit chatter. But you'll get the notifications of, flash sales and what my thoughts are on best ball stuff. And if you guys want to subscribe to my Patreon, it's patreon.com/bestballnation, $5 a month. And it's just more support me. You do get ranks, but you're supporting a creator. That's all you're doing. I appreciate it. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. Later, guys.